Hello everyone and welcome to Club Reaction as Rangers 10-man. Rangers beat Motherwell by 3 goals to 1. I've rather sunny day in Fir Park, however we are not there. But Ryan is, I'm sure he's enjoying himself. I am your host Scott Carney, I'm with Ali Pearson.
How we doing, lads? Well, obviously getting into the game, but a fantastic result for Rangers, and it puts, I know we said the league's done and we all think it is, but it puts a wee bit of pressure on them tomorrow.
I think the way we've done it definitely does. And Scott Gemmell, how are you?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I'm really loving life at the minute. A beautiful day in Glasgow here. Like Ryan, unfortunately I couldn't be at the game, so I hope Ryan's having a good time, but loving it.
Yes, yeah, a much changed team. Much changed, but it's probably right actually. Much changed team. Right lads, here we go. McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Balogun, Bassey, Davis, Kamara, Arfield, Wright, Sakala and Ahmed Diallo of all people. Well done. We didn't even practice that. Thoughts on the team?
To be honest, I picked the back line and the midfield. I got the front three wrong. Diallo was a surprise, to be honest, but to be honest, he's got to get a chance somewhere. I thought, you asked the question, will he, or Ryan asked the question, will he make changes for this game? And I thought, yes, he will make quite a lot of changes, and he did. You've got to say, he got it correct today. And to be honest, I said we would have enough to beat Motherwell regardless of what team we put in the park, and it proved correct, to be honest.
Yeah, even with 10 men, which we will come on to. Scotia, when I came down and met you, I said to you, I wasn't sure about the team because why ask for the game to be changed and then you don't play your strongest team? Well, maybe it was in fitness levels, but I was a wee bit concerned.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect as many changes as that. And when you'd mentioned the fact that we brought the game forward, the only thing I can think of is I heard Graham Alexander in his press conference with Motherwell say that it kind of interrupts how you're going to prepare for a game if you've got like a day or previous or day before. So that's the only reason you see it. But it was an awful lot of changes, and yeah, I was a wee bit surprised. Really surprised to see Diallo. Really surprised to see Cedric Kitten in the bench. I thought maybe is this the time you bring in like a Weston and McCausland, just get them in and around the team because we may need them.
But the B team is playing today though.
Yes, they are.
They're down in Dalbeattie today, yeah. So good luck to them. Actually, that'll be kicking off shortly.
Yes, good luck to them. And Rangers make the best possible start. I thought we looked really good from the off when we take the lead. A great ball from Tav to Goldson into the back post. It's knocked back into the middle of the goal. A bit of dubiety whether the keeper's knocked it into his own net or he's hit it off. Scott Wright took win, but again, it doesn't really matter. Scott Wright was in the right place at the right time, and Ali, we were in cruise control, and then Balogun's tackle, right, and there's a lot of people saying, oh, he was reckless, he was never a red, he wins the ball. We've seen it slowed down, mate. I think he is incredibly unlucky, but it is a red card.
Yeah, the Rangers first, before the Balogun challenge, complete control of that game. We take the lead. Good work. That's off the training ground, that one, with Goldson back post. But no, the Balogun one, we had 2 attempts to get rid of that ball and the guy kind of skint him, and I think Balogun kind of went, no, I'm going to take this ball off of you. He was unlucky, he slowed down, it looks bad. His foot kind of rolls over the top. Letter of the law, yes, it's a red card. It is a red card. Before anyone comes on here and thinks we are saying it's not a red card, we all agree it is a red card. But he was unfortunate, to be honest. But you'll come on to something, Carney, that happened 30 seconds later and shows why the inconsistency of referees in Scotland is an issue and why VAR is coming in.
Yes, I don't have really any complaints after seeing it back, and I say you talk about the VAR thing, you mentioned it there. If I was there, they would agree. It was a red and kind of put the pressure on us. However, Scotia, 30 seconds later, the Motherwell player flies in on Scott Wright off the ground.
Out of control,
catches him pretty high, and he gets a booking for it. And you said to me in the pub, mate, if VAR's there, that's a red.
Oh, it definitely is. Ali said it there, inconsistency. It's ridiculous that he go out and give a red card, and then I think maybe Walsh has got in the back of mind, oh, I've just gave a red card, I can't give another one.
100%.
And there's another couple of decisions during that game that he's made that I can't give it because that's happened, which that can't be the case. I mean, that was a red card for me as well. No disagreements with the Balogun one. I think you guys said what I kind of feel about it as well. He's very unlucky, but that should have been down to 10 men each, if I'm being honest. And our one as well, it wasn't a clear goal scoring opportunity, but he was
off.
It was away. So but even without that, it was still a red card. So
yes, and it's for balance of fairness for the Moonhillers that come in and say anything. Connor Goldson makes a tackle and doesn't get booked for it, where he takes the boy out from the back, it's 100% a booking, honestly. So it's the inconsistency thing that just drives us all mad. And then Glenn Kamara sails his teammates down the water, Alistair. It's unnecessary pressure to put on the team. We're all 6s and 7s at the back, and it's an easy header. He's on his own. Kamara's actually got his back turned as he jumps to try and win the ball as well, and he just invited that on, he did.
Yeah, we're down to 10 men, we're 1-0 up, we're playing against, let's be honest, a very poor Motherwell team. Poor. Glenn Kamara, I've seen them do this umpteen times in games from seasons gone by where he fucks about in a ball, loses it, and we concede, and this is what he does. Put your laces through it. You're telling me you're young, get rid of it. That's all we're asking for. He tries to muck about, he loses it. We've seen the goal all season, a ball into the box, bang, one each, and at that point you're thinking, we're down to 10 men there, it's one each. We've seen this movie before.
Yes. Yeah, Scotia, it was just such a poor goal to give away.
On so many levels, Kamara first route off when he should have cleared it, like Ali says, and then when the cross comes in, I think Kamara again at fault. He doesn't go in for the header really, and you've also got Bassey in there at that point. He's obviously come on after Balogun gets sent off, and Bassey's biggest weakness for me right now is his inability to header a ball. So it's not the two players that you would want sort of to defend a cross like that. That was just poor by Rangers, and you know what? It had a feeling like the other two draws earlier in the season that we had against Motherwell. You know, started off so well, and after that went in, you're just like, oh no, it's going to be another one of these days.
It felt like that. Half time, one each, and I'm going to have to give some credit to Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, because he altered the way that we were playing. He almost played Scott Arfield as like a false nine and kind of set free Sakala and Scott Wright on the kind of wings, or the kind of inside wing as well, which made all the difference. Rangers take the lead straight into the second half. Fantastic work by Sakala to get away from his man. Again, another thing I cringe about, he's pulled back, he should be booked, it doesn't matter, we get the advantage and we eventually go on and score, it's still a booking, but he breaks forward, runs at the heart of the Motherwell defence, who are not very good, squares it to Scott Wright, and he just fires it low and hard, not scared mate, brave to take the shot through the defender's legs, and it was the best start to the second half we could have asked for.
Brilliant start, you've got to give Sakala credit. Sakala was good today, but we say he's raw, he's 25 years of age, his end product isn't great, but he does well. Like you say, that boy Carney tries to pull him, is a booking all day long. I'm sorry, if Rangers score that goal, you need to come back and still book that boy. Didn't book him, so again, inconsistency. But Scott Wright, when we come on to man of the matches, drills it home. He was brilliant, he chased everything. He kind of morphed into Ryan Kent at times today, because Ryan Kent does that. He chases everything, and he did it today, especially at 10 men. He can be extremely proud of his performance. And I'll tell you what, we're playing Leipzig on Thursday night. He's put himself right in the shop window for that. And,
shop window?
Shop window, I don't know. In contention for a start. But no, he was really good. And it was the perfect start for Rangers, because we had to get the goal, and it kind of knocked the stuff out of Motherwell then. Yeah,
Scotia, it was just fantastic. But we can criticise Sakala at points, but his effort there, just running, just not scared to run as he does, just gets forward, and it's a great finish by Scott Wright.
Yeah, Sakala done great for it. Just it's the pace, and I think Gio set up his team today with that in mind, with the pace. Obviously, Diallo was starting as well, and I'll speak quickly about Diallo. I think he was unfortunate to get pulled off, because he was doing okay, you know,
but he had to be pulled off.
But he had to be. Yeah, so it's unfortunate for him, because maybe Gio was looking at, right, Diallo, you play today, see what you can do, and then we'll see going forward, because we're going to have to use players like Diallo, Wright and Sakala now that Roof and Morelos are out injured. But Wright and Sakala stood up to it as well today. Sakala's run was great. Scott Wright, I said to you before Balogun gets sent off, like, Scott Wright's in contention for man of the match here. Fell away for it a wee bit, and then he comes out in the second half, and then that was a great finish. How often have we said that our players can't actually shoot, and Scott Wright's been very culpable of not being able to shoot or no end product, but that was a really, really nice goal by him. Yeah,
really nice goal. And then we're awarded a penalty, and our initial reaction to it was, what's he seen there? But seeing it back, this is a good call by the referee. He takes him out, he takes a call out as he tries to win the ball. He wins the ball eventually, but he takes a call out first. It's definitely a penalty, and James Tavernier steps up to make it 3-1. And a bit of a sigh of relief, Ali, yes, and we should surely be able to see it out now.
Yeah, I'll be honest, the same as you can. I was like, it's a penalty. And but you look back, it is a penalty. So you need to give Nick Walsh credit for that. He got the Balogun one spot on. He got the penalty spot on. He obviously got their one for being sent off. He didn't get that correct. VAR would have helped him there, but he did get it spot on. So for any of them in Howlers that watch that and they don't like penalty to Rangers, it is a penalty, I'm sorry. James Tavernier, there was a bit of mucking about. The wind was blowing, it blew the ball about. It was one of them. Took a while to hit it, but stepped up, hit it. Scotia will hit you with a stat probably about James Tavernier, but 3-1 up and we're going, nah, we'll see it out now. Yeah, so Scotia, it was good to get the third goal. It kind of made us all relax, made the players relax, but you can't take anything away from a much changed squad and their dig today, just to continue to kick on, believe what the manager was telling them, and we've managed to get the job done. It was a really good performance all over by Rangers.
Yeah, over the course of the game, there was that spell after Balogun went off and they scored the goal that we looked shaky, and we all had that feeling that
what's the James Tavernier start?
Right, no, right. So the start, right, and this isn't mine. It was Pina Cartel. If anyone's not following him on Twitter, I would suggest you follow him. Pina Cartel said, tweeted that I'm doing my Europa things.
Cup, yes.
No, he's 31 goal contributions and 50 appearances this season.
Crazy.
From James Tavernier,
right back,
which is unbelievable.
Yeah,
but the game itself, the amount of changes that Gio made, you get this feeling that will we actually get that kind of performance, and I thought we did. And like I was saying, barring that 15-20 minute spell that Motherwell had, I thought Rangers kind of eased that game today.
Yeah, we thoroughly deserved it. The efforts from Scott Wright were great. I mean, even Sands come on, I thought he just did his job. Steve Davis as well, Bassey as well. Everybody really did put a shift in today. Sakala did as well. I know
should have scored.
He should have scored actually. Yes, he should have when he was through. Great ball from Goldson, and he should have scored. But Rangers do manage to see it out very comfortably, and Motherwell are not a very good team. But it's just, I said to the lads just before we came and done this, there's the wee tiny chance that we have of the league. This just puts in a reminder out that's 10 men that we were up against for an hour today, and we went to one each, and we've come back and won 3-1. I know it's easy to say it, but I think a team earlier on in the season, a Rangers team earlier on this season, probably don't win that game. So very happy the way we've handled our business today. Man of the match, Alistair?
Yeah, before I come on, I would just like to say Rangers have went through 2 120-minute games, won the both, and have went down to 10 men, went one each, and won that game. So it shows character in this Rangers team, which has been questioned. We've questioned it on the podcast as well, but I think we're in a good place rolling into some severe big games coming up. So man of the match, I think it'll be a full house here. Scott Wright all day long, run his heart out, and like I say, he's put himself right in contention for Thursday night. Yeah,
I'll go with Scott Wright as well. However, I will say Sakala was good. I thought his efforts in the game were incredible. Just that wee lacking edge of the kind of his kind of final product. If he had that today, he probably would have won it for me. But I'll go with Scott Wright too. Scotia.
Yep, it's a full house once again. Scott Wright. The last couple, I said it last night in the preview pod that Ryan hosted, that Scott Wright's shown the last couple of games before today that he's got a wee bit about him, and then today he's kind of further confirmed that fact that is Scott Wright going to be the long-term right winger for us? Probably not. But he's come in and he's shown that he's good and he's capable and he's got a place in our team, I think, and I'm glad that he's kind of back to where we want him to be. Where's your wee Scott Wright barometer going?
I told you I was right about Scott Wright all along, mate. That's all I'm going to say. No, I think he's done really well today, so he probably deserves man of the match. That'll do us. So we will be back on Tuesday with a Club Deck Corner from the Viceroy. Absolutely buzzing about that. The boys are going out to have a few beers.
Watch the boxing as well.
Yeah, watch the boxing tonight. I'll wait till later on before I do that. But Alistair, thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, fantastic again by Rangers. They've not ruined my Saturday, which is brilliant. So yeah, it's a great day here in Glasgow, so we'll enjoy a couple of bevies. We'll watch the boxing tonight and we'll come back live from the Viceroy with a couple of pints in hand.
Not live, we'll be recording from
we will
the
be live, but we're recording.
We're always live.
There we go.
Honestly, man, Scotia, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, mate.
Yes, I shall do. And in the words of Big Marv and Andrews, keep believing.
Keep believing. We may as well keep believing. Thank you for listening to us. We are Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Cheers, everybody.